Professor Nick Ashton. I work at the British Museum as an archaeologist and I investigate the earliest humans in Europe. Until about 20 years ago, we thought the first humans in Britain arrived about 500,000 years ago, but research over the last 20 years has really pushed that back to almost 1,000,000 years. So our history of occupation of Britain has been much longer than we originally thought. This has been very much governed by changes in climate. Through this period, we've had cyclical changes in climate from glacials at one time to interglacials, warm periods at another. And that has really governed how we arrived here, but also how we survived. So we've got these pioneering populations, sort of really from 850, 950,000 years ago through to about sort of 600,000 years ago. And there's a big turning point around about 500,000 years ago. We're probably dealing with the earliest Neanderthals, and they're now occupying northern Europe. Particularly Britain. We have fantastic evidence in Britain for this period. And there we do begin to get evidence of hunting, we get evidence of the use of fire, and probably clothing and shelter. So through this time we get larger sites, we get more artefacts on those sites. And I think this reflects bigger populations, far more within their comfort zone, a more sustained occupation. Well, we've got to think of it as a continuous period of colonisation, retreat or extinction, recolonisation. So we've got quite a few colonisation events over this period, and it's really around 500,000 years ago that we probably get humans surviving in Britain for slightly longer periods of time. But even then there are glaciations where humans have to retreat. So the whole history of Britain has really been governed by climate, and as climate cools, humans either retreat or they become extinct, and therefore they have to recolonise as climate warms. We have to recognise that we were increasingly good at dealing with different climates, but we also have to recognise that climate is changing, and the big lesson is that we've got to be prepared for that.